Karine Jean-Pierre, once the White House press secretary, is stepping into a new spotlight as an author. Her new book, The Unspoken Truth, promises revelations from her time in the Biden administration. This memoir offers a rare, personal look inside the West Wing. The title hints at stories never told before, sparking curiosity and conversation. Jean-Pierre's account is more than political. It's about her own journey, growth, and challenges. She details the realities of working at the highest levels of government. The book is described as deeply personal, sharing both struggles and small victories. Her perspective is unique, and many are eager to read her story. What was it really like inside the Biden White House? What did she witness from the podium? The book arrives at a reflective time in politics, asking readers to consider the inner workings of power. Her decision to write is bold, inviting the world to listen closely. Jean-Pierre's voice, once for the administration, is now her own. She hopes her story will help others understand the pressures and realities of public service. The Unspoken Truth is set to make a significant impact. It's not just a political recounting. It's a story of personal transformation. Her insights are highly anticipated. The world is watching as she shares her truth. The White House press secretary's job is one of Washington's toughest. Daily press briefings are watched by millions, and every word is scrutinized. The pressure is relentless, requiring skill, calm, and quick thinking. Karine Jean-Pierre prepared meticulously, knowing the weight of her words. She faced tough questions, representing the administration at the podium. Conveying complex policies and handling breaking news became routine. The responsibility was immense. She stood as the president's voice. Long hours and a non-stop news cycle left little room for personal life. Crises could erupt at any moment, demanding constant readiness. The commitment required was extraordinary and the burden heavy. This unique position gave her a front-row seat to decision-making. She witnessed moments of tension, unity, and the dynamics few ever see. Her office was the center of information flow, offering deep insights. These experiences now form the heart of her book. She shares what she learned from carrying that heavy mantle. The job shaped her perspective on leadership and public service. It also revealed the personal cost of serving at the highest level. Jean-Pierre's story is a window into the realities behind the podium. Her insights challenge assumptions about power and responsibility. The lessons she learned are now part of the national conversation. Her book invites readers to see the human side of government. It's a rare look at the true demands of public service. In her book, Karine Jean-Pierre calls the Biden White House broken. This strong claim has sparked widespread attention. She explains that serious internal issues plagued the administration. Communication breakdowns were a core problem. Important messages often got lost or muddled. Directives from leadership could be ambiguous, leading to confusion and inefficiency. In the White House, clear communication is critical. Internal disagreements were frequent, sometimes turning personal and creating friction. Effective teamwork suffered, with focus shifting from policy to personality. This environment was deeply stressful and draining for staff. Jean-Pierre describes a ripple effect: morale dropped, and decision quality sometimes suffered. She felt growing unease about these trends. Her book sheds light on these internal dynamics, urging readers to consider how government really functions. The brokenness she describes is not just about politics, it's about the people and processes behind the scenes. She hopes her account will prompt honest reflection on leadership and teamwork. The book is a call to examine the inner workings of power. Jean-Pierre's perspective challenges the public to look beyond the headlines. She wants readers to understand the stakes of dysfunction at the highest level. Her revelations are meant to spark conversation about government effectiveness. The issues she raises go beyond one administration. They are questions for anyone who cares about how the country is run. Jean-Pierre's book doesn't just make claims, it shares specific stories. She recounts incidents that reveal the White House's operational struggles. One story details a major policy rollout marred by internal confusion. Departments weren't aligned, leading to conflicting public messages. As press secretary, she had to manage the fallout and correct the narrative. This incident exposed deep communication flaws. Another example highlights staff tensions, personality clashes that hindered important work. These weren't minor disagreements, they sometimes delayed or derailed key tasks. Egos and lack of cohesion made progress difficult. Jean-Pierre found these patterns troubling, not isolated. Over time, dysfunction became a constant concern. She worried about the long-term impact on effectiveness and morale. The book pulls back the curtain on these hidden challenges. It's a candid look at the day-to-day realities inside the White House. Her stories show how internal struggles can affect the entire administration. Jean-Pierre's account is a warning about the cost of dysfunction. She asks, how does this environment impact the people and the country? Her experiences form a central theme of her memoir. The book invites readers to reflect on what it takes to govern well. It's a rare glimpse into the challenges behind closed doors. Karine Jean-Pierre was a lifelong Democrat, so her decision to leave the party was a shock. This move marks a deep personal and political shift. She explains that the Democratic Party drifted from values she once held dear. Increasingly, she found herself at odds with the party's direction. Her conscience led her to seek a new path. Her experience inside the broken White House fueled her disillusionment. She saw systemic issues that went beyond one administration or party. This made her question the broader political system. Jean-Pierre now calls herself an independent, seeking a more honest dialogue. She hopes to foster conversations that transcend partisan divides. Her departure is symbolic, a desire for a different kind of engagement. She's charting her own course, aiming for integrity over party loyalty. The book details her reasons for leaving and her hopes for the future. Jean-Pierre's story is about finding her own voice in politics. She believes the country needs new ways of thinking and leading. Her journey reflects a broader search for meaning in public service. The decision to leave was difficult but necessary for her. She invites others to consider what true political engagement should look like. Jean-Pierre's memoir isn't just political, it's deeply personal. She shares moments of triumph and trial, revealing the human side of power. Her interactions with President Biden were sometimes warm, sometimes strained. These stories show the complexity of leadership under pressure. She also describes bonds formed with colleagues and how stress tested those relationships. The White House, she writes, is both a bubble and a crucible. Her reflections bring to life the intensity and isolation of working there. These personal stories add depth to her political observations. They help explain her ultimate decision to speak out. Jean-Pierre's account is as much about people as it is about politics. The unspoken truth arrives as the nation debates its future. The 2024 election is fresh in memory, and President Biden's term continues amid uncertainty. Jean-Pierre's book connects directly to concerns about leadership and public trust. Her insider account adds weight to ongoing debates about competence and vision. Supporters and critics alike will find fuel for discussion in her revelations. The book deepens public understanding of the presidency's challenges. For many, trust in government is fragile. Her story may resonate with these concerns. Jean-Pierre's memoir is not just about the past, it shapes how we view leadership now. It's a timely contribution to the national conversation. Why did Jean-Pierre write this book now? She says her main motive is transparency. The public deserves to know what happens behind the scenes. Writing was also a way to process her transformative White House experience. She wanted to reclaim her voice, often constrained by her official role. The book is part healing, part call for honest dialogue about public service. Jean-Pierre hopes her story sparks constructive conversation about making government better. Her goal isn't to tear down institutions, but to improve them. It's a forward-looking motivation, rooted in hope for change. Jean-Pierre's story offers rare insight from the heart of American power. Her account will be debated, some will praise her courage, others will question her claims. The book challenges established narratives and provokes strong reactions. It raises vital questions about leadership, accountability, and the health of our institutions. Jean-Pierre's journey is a call for reflection and change in American politics. She urges more transparency, integrity, and effective governance. Her experience is personal, but its lessons are national. The echoes of her story may help shape a better path forward.